who visited the office of Oreva, the company which got the contract to repair the bridge, despite being a watch and LED company. They were granted this contract. In their blind greed, they rushed through the inauguration without a fitness or safety clearance. Their owner, Jaisukh Bhai Patel, allowed 300 people on a bridge which barely has the capacity of 125. All of them paid to buy a ticket to their deaths, while Oreva was busy filling their coffers. Here are some reports from the office as well as the home of one of the people who must answer, the owner of Oreva, Jaisukh Bhai.
While trying to track Jaisukh Bhai Patel, we have reached the headquarters of Oreva, which is in Morbi, which is around 55 kilometers away from Rajkot, and this office has been forcefully shut. As you can see, there are few people who are coming here. We suppose that they are from the administration and they are here to have a look at it. But on the other side, if you look at this particular building, this is the office which was given responsibility for the maintenance of the work of this particular bridge, but instead of operating it, it has been shut since 21st. We spoke to those people at the security personnel. They have also come out with an anger, and they're saying that what is the fault of those security personnel who were there present at that moment, who were doing their duty, but instead of shifting the owners on the owners, the government and the police is trying to shift the owners on small people who have nothing to do with the contract which is given to them. With video journalist Viva, Priyank Tripathi in Morbi for Times Now.
We are at the reporting from the residence of Mr. Jaisukh Patel. He is the owner of Ajanta Oreva, the company that had got the contract of maintaining the cable bridge. The company was also supposed to gain profits by the sale of tickets of this Morbi cable bridge. The same man, Jaisukh Patel, he announced on October 26th, when the bridge was being reopened, he was there, he only inaugurated the bridge, and then while speaking to the media had said that the maintenance of the bridge is complete. The bridge is not going to require maintenance for the next 8 to 10 years. What we saw within 5 days was a heart-wrenching case. 134 innocent lives lost, and around 1/3 of these people who are dead are young children. The victims are vulnerable, basically senior citizens, women, children who couldn't swim. Who is responsible for these innocent lives, the innocent loss of lives? This man is responsible, and that's why we have been trying to track Mr. Jaisukh Patel. On the day of when this incident happened, he was very much there in Morbi, but after the bridge collapse, he has been absconding. Unfortunately, in the FIR that has been filed by the Morbi police, Jaisukh Patel's name is not there. He's the owner. He's the person who was in charge. He was taking decisions. He made that decision of reopening the bridge within 5 months, when the agreement clearly had mentioned that for 8 to 10 months, 8 to 12 months, the bridge is going to require maintenance.
Well, in fact, let me go across to Arunil. He's joining us from the DM's office in Morbi. Arunil, you've been tracking the probe angle very closely. You must tell us, all these people that Times now has unmasked as the owner of the company, for example, which was responsible for it, why is it that their names are missing? Are there any names in the FIR? Who are the people who've been arrested instead of the big fish?
Well, Meghna, at present I'm reporting from outside the office of Collector of Morbi, Mr. G.T. Pandya. We have twice confronted him as well. We should play it and show it to our viewers that how those who are in power, they are having... Now, another very appalling thing that I personally have noticed since the time it has been announced that PM Modi is going to come over here, the whole Morbi town with respect to authorities are on a war footing now when the PM is coming. Series of meetings have been held between the IG, Chief Secretary, the District Collector, because they are answerable to PM Modi now. But if they would have been alert from the beginning, then these innocent lives wouldn't have been lost. That is what our question. With respect to the hospital also, if you see, Last night, we could see that there was repair work, there was renovation being done at inside the civil hospital in Morbi, just because PM Modi is going to visit over there. Our question is why there is distorted priorities on the ground. If these authorities would have done their work faithfully, would have done their work appropriately, then these loss of lives, especially of vulnerable people like young, beautiful children, women, as well as the senior citizens, could have been avoided. Who is answerable to the family members of these people who have passed away now? We saw mantris going and meeting patients, showing their sympathy. But if these mantris would have acted on time, the kind of glaring irregularities and errors that we have seen when it comes to not following the agreement, when it comes to allowing 600-odd people on that weak bridge, when it comes to the owner of Ajanta Oreva coming out in the open and declaring on October 26 that the maintenance of the bridge is complete. It is not going to require maintenance for the 8 to 10 years in future, and only in 5 days we saw the horrific incident unfolding. All these officials clearly need to be blamed. And one more appalling thing, Meghna, is the cops have arrested 9 people till now, but none of them is the real big fish. Why not name the owner of Ajanta Oreva? Only because he is a big person.
Absolutely.
Time and again we have covered, Priyanka, you must have covered several such mishaps, Meghna,
Absolutely.
and the big fish always gets away because he has the
You're
money,
unfortunately
power.
right. It is always the big fish with big political contracts, and those who are in touch with those in power are the ones who manage to get away. In fact, with 5 straight questions, the opposition has put the authorities in the state in the dock for their negligence. Listen into these scathing attacks.
देखिए, घड़ी बनाने की कंपनी है, पुरानी है, मोरबी की कंपनी है, ये सब सही बात है, लेकिन किस हिसाब से, किस क्वालिफिकेशन के आधार पर मोरबी नगर पालिका ने उसको ये काम दिया, वो मोरबी नगर पालिका ने तय किया होगा। उसमें अब जब ये सब विषय की जांच होगी कि मोरबी नगर पालिका ने किस तरह इस कंपनी को ये पुल का काम दिया, जिसकी जानकारी काम की ये कंपनी के पास नहीं थी।
जो सारे तथ्य निकल के आ रहे हैं वो ये कि ये एक बहुत 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 बड़े भ्रष्टाचार का मामला है, जिसको अब दबाने की कोशिश की जा रही है। एक घड़ी बनाने वाली कंपनी को पुल बनाने का ठेका दे दिया, उसको बिना टेंडर किए पुल रख रखाव का, मतलब मेंटेनेंस कह रहे हैं या रिपेयर कह रहे हैं, रिपेयर का ठेका क्यों दिया गया? कि उसे किसी तरह का कभी एक्सपीरियंस नहीं था पुल रख रखाव का या पुल बनाने का। बिना टेंडर के उन लोगों को क्यों दिया गया? इसका मतलब उनके किसी ना किसी के साथ रिश्ते हैं, या तो इनके पार्टी के साथ रिश्ते हैं, इनके नेताओं के साथ रिश्ते हैं। और अब ये जो एफआईआर भी दर्ज हुई है, एफआईआर के अंदर ना तो कंपनी का नाम है, ना कंपनी के मालिक का नाम है। तो अभी से उनको बचाने का, कंपनी को बचाने का और कंपनी के मालिक को बचाने का पूरा काम शुरू हो गया है। तो उस राज्य के मुख्यमंत्री को मुख्यमंत्री बने रहने का कोई नैतिक अधिकार नहीं है। गुजरात की सरकार को इस्तीफा देकर तुरंत चुनाव करा देने चाहिए।
देखिए, प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी भूल जाते हैं, यही मुद्दा उन्होंने 2017 के चुनाव में उठाया था, मेरा नाम लेकर के आरोप लगाया था कि मैं पानी आने से रोक रहा हूं। उस वक्त मैंने जवाब दिया था कि वसुंधरा राजे सिंधिया जब थी मुख्यमंत्री, एज मुख्यमंत्री उन्होंने नरेंद्र मोदी जी को एज मुख्यमंत्री पत्र लिखा था 2005 के अंदर। वही पत्र मैंने रिपीट किया वापस 9 के अंदर। तो आप बताइए कि मुख्यमंत्री राजस्थान का मुख्यमंत्री चाहे वसुंधरा जी हो चाहे अशोक गहलोत हो, वो अपने इंटरेस्ट, जो स्टेट के इंटरेस्ट है, उसको आधार बना करके पत्र लिख रहे हैं मोदी जी को। तो पहले तो उनको ये तय करना चाहिए कि क्या वसुंधरा राजे सिंधिया ने पत्र लिखा वो गलत लिखा।